Yo. It's Wild Wednesday. It's 1984. Let's get a flashback going on. What y'all know about this? Huh? Huh? Oh,
I call my baby up on the telephone. I got connected to a freaky song. The conversation was strictly fun. Said if you don't join the party, come on. The operator said this was no mistake. I think
look at that hairstyle. That's all natural, baby.
I
Huh?
hope you're ready to speak right. I'm gonna operate my love tonight. This is an emergency. This is an emergency.
Shout out to Midnight Star. When I was a kid, baby. Huh? One of the top 100 songs in 1984.
Person to person is how it's got to be.
All right.
Just one on one, baby, you and me.
Whoa, what a flashback. 1984. Hey, this is Orange and this is Orange Swac Sports Network. It's week 5 in Swac football. All right, we almost getting to the halfway point. Now, week 5, week 6, all that bull crap you was doing for the first 2 or 3 weeks is over with. Because you only got about a half a season left. Some of y'all are trending up. A lot of y'all are trending down. Some of y'all reality set in. I ain't gonna say no name, Alcorn. But anyway, you already know what I'm about to tell you. October 7th is the last day to register to vote. Make sure you are registered. Make sure you check the voter rolls. You are a returning voter. Make sure you check your polling location, have a plan, and re-advise that plan. So, with that being said, we do have a announcement that it came out yesterday, and I was wondering about these football games down there in Florida, and anybody that's in the path of that hurricane. I hope you Cat 3, Cat 4. I'm gonna tell you that now. Cat 3, Cat 4. There's no need for you to even be there. Go to Texas. Uh, go to New Mexico. Don't go to Atlanta or Miami. You know, we love to go to Atlanta and Miami when a hurricane comes. I don't know why. Well, hey, Louisiana ain't gonna get hit. Go down to New Orleans. Come on down here. We hey, get some of this old good old gumbo. But anyway, the this is from Tallahassee. FAMU University Athletics has announced the upcoming football game versus Alabama A&M, initially scheduled for this weekend, has been rescheduled due to the impending arrival of Hurricane Helena. Ooh, any female hurricane, that's another thing. If it's a female hurricane, she coming to do some damage. I'm tell you now, get out of the way. The game will occur on Friday, November 29th, and at Bragg Memorial Stadium. This game, man, how the SWAC East is playing now, this game might be very, very crucial. You never know. So now nothing has been said about the Bethune-Cookman game and Alabama State game. I know Bethune-Cookman really wish the game would be canceled. Their season needs to be canceled. But anyway, and you already know, before we go any further, I got a doozy for you when it comes to my little black nose SWAC fact. You hear me talking about the Valley Alcorn game, 1984, 40 years later, the Jerry Rice, Willie Totten against Southern. Excuse me, oof, can't talk against Alcorn. That 1984 Alcorn team, they are actually the black college champs of 1984. But they overshadowed because of, in my opinion, because of what Jerry Rice and Willie Totten was able to do. But you got to give them their props. The 1984 Alcorn team had pulled up some stuff. And found a few articles on them. I don't have any. They don't have any good pictures of this team. I don't know why, but there's it says the 1984 Alcorn football team of destiny. This was last year, a year before they had a breakfast for them. They was coached by Coach Mariano, the Godfather Kasem, who led Alcorn to 7 SWAC titles and 4 national black college football championship during his tenure. And see, that's the stuff that people don't understand. This team here was actually the best team, not only in the SWAC, but in black college football in 1984. It's another thing. This is like a picture of some of the players that came back, and God bless them, gentlemen. Because if you ever played sports, a picture like that, I mean, it was 84 when these guys played. This is what, 2023 when this picture was taken. Thank goodness they're alive, and hopefully these gentlemen can actually come to the game Saturday, weather permitting, because it's supposed to rain in Edabina. But this team, man, the 84 team, I found some other stuff about them. They were just great. You can't knock them when you have greatness like that. And it's like it says, Alcorn State, 1984 Alcorn State Braves football team represented ASU as a member of the SWAC during the 1984 NCAA Division I-A football, led by, I said, 21st year head coach, the Godfather. The Braves compiled an overall record of 9-1 with a 7-0 conference mark. Now, this was their record. And look at everybody else who was in the SWAC. The 84 game, Valley versus Alcorn. But they beat everybody. Grambling, Southern, Jackson State, Texas Southern, Alabama State, and Prairie View. Now check that out, man. Look how the SWAC has grown since then. But that's all right though, man. Let's see if that schedule is on there. Oh, hell no. Ain't got none of that on that slick. Get on up out of here. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. They was pretty dominant. I mean, the closest game they had was Jackson State. And Jackson State had a losing season. That game at the end of the year, man. Now, I'm not going back in them woods in Lorman. I went there when they had that other, Jackson State had their previous head coach. I went down in there. No more. No. But that game there was awesome. They 17-13 rivalry. Everybody else, they dominated. Grambling. And that used to be wild. When you had a big game, they would go to the Superdome and they would pack the Superdome. And I'm pretty sure the money was way better than what they paying now. I'm pretty sure. But if you go through there, this team, they even played the Orange Blossom Classic against FAMU. Look how they beat up FAMU. My goodness, man. Now, attendance wasn't great, but that's another thing, man. I think at the beginning of the 80s, especially after Jerry Rice left, but Walter Payton and then Jerry Rice graduated from the SWAC. I believe that's when the them folks was like, you know what, we gonna pay them whatever not to go to those HBCUs. That's just my opinion. But you got two of the greatest players that ever played football come up out of the SWAC. That's Jerry Rice and Walter Payton. That's hands down. In any football category, whatever you want to call it, they are top five, and everybody's top five. If not, those people don't know anything about football. But just to reflect back on the '84 Alcorn State Braves, how dominant they were. Now they did lose in the quarterfinals against Louisiana Tech, 21-44. And so they played at Veterans Memorial. Ain't that something? Veterans Memorial is a great stadium. It needs to be redone. Jackson State, I really wish they would start a GoFundMe and do it for about 3 years. Seriously. I'm sorry, I can raise money for GoFundMe for about 3 years. And then hopefully you can have hundreds of millions of dollars and redo that stadium. Because we know the state of Mississippi does not want to see that stadium like it was back in the 80s. And for Jackson State football game, Jackson State still represents wherever they go, road or home. Jackson State bring more people on the road than your school actually hosts at home. Man, just saying. But that's the little black nose SWAC fact. The 1984 Alcorn State Braves. What a team. Salute to them. Pure dominance. All right. Getting to our stuff in the present. And oh, by the way, this t-shirt, this is a SWAC Mega Conference t-shirt. If you look at the t-shirt, this is one of the best t-shirts that twobtickets.com to me has put out. This has all 12 teams on there. I got to hold it up. It has all 12 teams on there. So something that I wear. You'll see me wearing this sometimes at a basketball game or a conference football championship game or something like that, or tournament games and stuff. I represent all 12 SWAC schools, not really represent them. I mean, I talk about all 12 of them. Let me say that. Some of them folks be like, you don't represent my college. You ain't go there, whatever. Get your ass on somewhere. All right. But get back to our stuff. The week 5. Oof. Where we at? All right, the schedule is out. You know what game where you can watch these games at? If you didn't see it, Bethune-Cookman and Alabama State supposed to be playing in Florida. I don't know if this game is gonna happen, but hey, like they said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But that's gonna be on the HBCU Go, and Jackson State versus Texas Southern. Jackson, you better watch yourself in this game. Not Texas Southern. Yeah, it is Texas Southern. My bad. Yeah, you better watch yourself in this game. Texas Southern is playing good football. Alcorn Valley. Yes, I'll be at that game. I will be at the Alcorn Valley game. But if it's raining in Itta, I'm getting the hell up out of there. I want to go to Mississippi on a good day. Fairview versus Grambling. That is going to be another good game. That is the State Fair Classic in Dallas, Texas. When you go to the State Fair Classic, if you don't know about the State Fair Classic, it's more than just a football game. The State Fair Classic is more than just a football game. You have concerts. And when I was there, we used to go to that stuff. You used to have Greek shows. Concerts. You had everything at the Classic. I'm gonna tell you now, if Fairview, you already 0-2 in the division, the Western Division of the SWAC. If you lose this game, you might as well come on and hang out with me for the rest of the season. There's no path for you to win the SWAC West. I'm just being real. Grambling is the hottest team in the SWAC right now. They 3-1. They dismantled Jackson State, and they get this victory, which I'm pretty sure they will, but it is a rivalry game. But they get this victory, Grambling is going to be hard to knock off their high horse. It won't be Southern, I can tell you that now. Southern, Y'all couldn't beat me and my two Huskies. But hey, that's my opinion. Valley versus Alcorn, yes. I'm saying it. I'm the only person in America that's saying it. I'm the only person probably in the Western Hemisphere saying it. Valley is going to beat somebody. And this Saturday, of the brand new turf, Valley will beat Alcorn. You heard me. If you think I'm lying, meet me there. Well, beat me there, whatever you want to say. Jackson State versus TSU. If Jackson State play half bad as they played against Grambling, Texas Southern gonna kick your ass. But I think Jackson State had a humble moment, and I think it's all up from here. Bethune-Cookman and FAMU. Bethune-Cookman and FAMU. Alabama State and Bethune-Cookman. Alabama State don't have a quarterback. They only got quarterback number 4 or 5. Bethune-Cookman, after your loss to a Division II school, Clark Atlanta, unbelievable. You blew a 20-point lead at halftime. I think we need to trade Bethune-Cookman, send him down to SIAC, and bring up Morehouse or Clark Atlanta, or bring up Clark Atlanta and Morehouse to the SWAC. I don't see why not. Hey, y'all want to beat up on Division II school, Division I schools? Come on up here, Clark Atlanta, Morehouse. Now, just take a look at the overall standings. Look at that. Everybody in the East. This is crazy. But nobody's played a division game yet. So a lot of people saying the SWAC is just getting started, and because of the division play. But I'm under the impression you play to win every game. I heard that from a few people. Oh, well, they haven't played anybody in the SWAC, or the SWAC ain't got started. So what you saying, Alcorn? You gonna ride your coattails after you been getting your behind whooped for the last few weeks on beating up on Port Valley and UAPB, and now you back, you in the SWAC? No, you're garbage. I told y'all that during the spring game, but everybody told me I was crazy. I didn't know what I was talking about. I told new head coach, young offense, hey, whatever. Let's keep it moving. The SWAC West, and believe it or not, Southern, well, because they beat Prairie View, and Texas Southern beat Prairie View. See, like Prairie View, you the punching bag over there in the West so far. But Prairie View, you can make a statement this weekend. You can make a grand statement. But in front of 56,000, it's going to be probably about a good 65, 70 degrees. By the time the second quarter hit, it's going to be a great atmosphere. But hey, you go down there and lose this one, it's over. All right. Look at some stats. Best offenses and defenses. All right. Best scoring offense, still Jackson State. Best defense, still Alabama State. Jackson State is averaging 31 points a game. Alabama State is only giving up 15 points a game. So Grambling follows by after that thumping they gave Jackson State. They only been down by a point, but still. Jackson State still has one of the best defense, but because it was the offense that kept turning the ball over. So, and Grambling kicked a bunch of field goals too, so kept it down. They only giving up 23 points a game. Southern giving up 22 points a game. So now with conference play, these stats will start to get closer and a little bit better. Best rushing, Alabama State averages 165 yards running the ball. I'm still an old school football guy. I love the air raid. I love the passes. But if you run the ball, you control the clock. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I know that's too old for a lot of y'all. Don't know what 3 yards in a cloud of dust is. But if you can run that football, control that clock, because some of these offenses can strike so fast. So you control that ball, but you wearing that defensive line down. So just think about that. Jackson State has the best defense. says after 4 games, 134 yards. 134 attempts, 412 yards. They only given up 3 yards a run and 6 touchdowns. And we only giving up 103 yards. That's pretty good, man. Most of these other schools are just oof. Darrow Valley, they rush defense is giving up 258 yards a game. My goodness, man. I might be able to go try out for Valley. That's all right, Valley. We're going to beat somebody. We up in here. Now, and that's another thing about this is FAMU and Alabama A&M. This might be a much deserved break from conference play since you're not playing this weekend because of the hurricane. Give your players another time to rest up. But yeah, it's all what it is, man. And go back to this. What are the stats that they have on here? Passing, yeah. Because Miles Crowley, you disappointed me. Yes, y'all won, but you only threw for $160 something, man, in a 20-point win. My goodness, man. All right, the best offense in the Swac right now, statistically wise, is Southern. Damn. Best defense stat wise is Southern. Jesus Christ. Well, hey, man. Offensive efficiency is Jackson State. Defensive efficiency is Texas Southern. See, Texas Southern defense, Jackson State, man, you better watch yourself before you wreck yourself. So this weekend will be definitely a damn good weekend, if you ask me. But I want to check out special teams. This is becoming pretty good for the SWAC. All 12 schools used to be horrible when it came towards special teams. Not no more. I mean, some of these teams have picked up the field goal play. Except Valley. Jesus Christ. 0-1. Oh, man. But a lot of them have came along. That's all right, though. Because, like, you look at this, it may not seem like a lot. Like, oh, it's field goals. No, it used to be, everybody used to be like 3-6. 1-7 and all kind of stuff when it comes to field goals and all that. So salute to the SWAC. They actually getting their field goal teams together. Even the point after, it used to be hell kicking a field goal for the PAT. Yeah, hey, that's a lot better. Punting ain't worried about it. But it is what it is when it comes down to this to the SWAC, and now that we at the what's the name? At the midway, we at the midway point, or getting to the midway point, I should say. So you can't sit there and be like, "Oh, the season over with," but that's another thing. Don't sit there and act like a loss or two in conference play that you out of it. It's when you have 3 losses. That's when you on life support. Well, Fairview, you about to get put out your misery. 2 losses, I mean, you're on life support. That 3rd loss is kind of hard. Most of the SWAC champions, for the last 3 SWAC champions, the winner of the SWAC had no conference loss. Jackson State twice, and then FAMU. So it is what it is. But before we get up out of here, I found a little tape of Alcorn. Let me see if I can find it. Alcorn. Where's it at? I just found it. Here. See, these are some of the players, man. Like I said, it was hard to find pictures of them. And if you know any of these players, if somebody know any of them, tell them, man, salute and much respect to these guys. I mean, This 84 game just bring back great memories to me. So, it is what it is, man. When it comes to these boats, and like I said, Isaac Holt. Everybody know who Isaac Holt is. Great player. Need to be in a Hall of Fame. That's just awesome people there. That 84 tape is so grimy, but it is what it is, man. Look at them uniforms, them helmets. Valley, you ought to wear that red and the white helmet with that green stripe. This game is just such a great game to sit back and watch. Them green trousers. Look at that defensive line. They weren't playing. Look how big them jokers were. All calling them gold helmets. Them big shoulder pads, big jerseys. Yeah, boom. Big man on big man. That's awesome. Now, before I let you go, I do want to tell you to make sure you check out my man, the show that I wake up in the morning. Wake up in the morning while I'm working out. You can every morning I work out and I watch this show Monday through Friday. It's called Let It Be Known, and it comes on 6:30 to 7:30 Central Time. And Let It Be Known, producer Greer and brother Stacy Brown. It's a great show. I mean, great. This, instead of you waking up to watching, I know most of y'all would not watch CNN and MSNBC and all that other stuff. This is black owned. This is the black press, the NNPA. The black press has been around for 197 years. I've always asked people when I give away tickets, name me 5 black-owned newspapers. It's a struggle. We need to be better than that. But this show, Let It Be Known, great people. You can make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Let It Be Known. And also, stop by there, leave a comment. They actually respond. They read your comments on air. Trust me, they read mine. So, and they're great people. And I'm on there every blue moon. So, y'all have a blessed rest of the week. And if y'all in that anywhere near that hurricane, Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, pack up and leave. Like I say, come on down to New Orleans. Go to Texas. Get them out of that storm. But the Swac this weekend is going to be something to see. Because I got that feeling. I don't know what it is. Alcorn, you're going down in Itabena. Y'all mark my words. You heard it here first. Y'all have a good hump day.